Everyone. I am Dr. Cam, and my daughter is going to be joining me shortly. This is the last Facebook Live of my month-long challenge that I made for myself. The reason I made a challenge to myself and what I did is I decided at the beginning of the month that I was going to do a Facebook Live every weekday for the month of July. And I made this challenge because I was terrified of doing Facebook Lives. The chance of making a total ass of myself was quite high. I know there's a lot of people that are not very nice on Facebook, so putting myself out there for criticism was scary. My daughter's laughing at me. And you know what? I did make an ass of myself a few times, and I'm still here to tell it. And I also realized that I actually kind of enjoy doing this. So the challenge pushed me, it forced me to do it. And it was a self inflicted challenge, but nonetheless, it was a challenge that once I laid down the gauntlet, I wanted to do it. And I told other people I was doing it. I told enough people that I was being held accountable to do it. And by doing that, it has gotten easier. I still have some ways to go. I've noticed my grammar when I look back at transcripts is not great when I talk. And as a writer, that really bothers me, but I'm here and I'm natural, and that's life. So I did it, and I'm gotta say I'm proud of myself that I did that. I'm also on day 10 of my 75 hard challenge, which I was not going to do. I had talked myself out of it. And then my sister texted me and said, "We're doing this." And my sister and I are competitive enough. We're supportive competitive, but she can't do something that I don't do. And we push each other. So I'm doing it. I'm in day 10 and I'm feeling amazing. I have more energy than I've had in a long time. I feel healthy and strong, and I feel great, and it's only day 10. I still have 65 days left to go. But my focus is I'm going to do this, and this is a challenge. And do you want to talk already? Okay, I was going to bring her on later. The one thing I wanted to say, and then bring your, what? You want to say something? Go ahead. Come. I was just going to say, as she brings her chair in, I want, I'm telling you about this challenge because this is actually a technique I use for myself, for my daughter, and for the clients and the people I work with. What is amazing about a challenge? Yes, Courtney, we've got this. What is amazing about about using a challenge is that you set a clear goal of what you want to do. You set typically 75 days is really long for me. Typically you set a goal that is very achievable. You do easy wins, something that you can quickly see small wins along the way. You celebrate those wins along the way, and you have fun doing it. And I use this to help change behaviors in me, in my daughter, in my clients. I give them little challenges that they can then, and I'll say even for a week. Yes, Alexa is dying to talk.
Yeah,
so go for
about
it.
her about what she said about her Facebook Live. I did not know that knowing my mom, she was so uncomfortable being on Facebook Live.
So uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable. She did not. She did it and she hated it. It's like she did not enjoy it.
It was awkward.
It was kind of awkward until she got better at it, and now since I'm gonna be guessing.
So the other news we wanted to share
is we're taking over this Facebook Live for the month of August. It's gonna be parenting teens with Dr. Cam and Lexi.
Yeah, so we have decided I have way more fun when Lex is on with me. So we are gonna now for the month of August, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna put it on Facebook Live, YouTube, and iTunes. We're gonna do just 3 days a week rather than 5 days a week, and
we're gonna be guests. We get there's days that we're gonna interview people.
Yeah.
I get to interview people. So I'm looking at you, Aunt Courtney. We're gonna interview you.
I'm getting my sister on to talk about sisterhood, siblings. And we can bring up some stories from the past, which could get pretty ugly and funny, and talk about that and, where it was then to here. And I share stories about my sister and I a lot to teens that I talk to that are struggling with their kids.
Yes.
Yeah, so excited. And we talk about that. So we're gonna have once a week a guest. This can be my family, friends, parents, teenagers, and experts on a lot of different topics and how they relate to helping you as a parent, helping you just strengthen yourself as a human being, which makes you a better parent. So we're gonna do that. Some days the two of us are just gonna talk about whatever's going on. And if there's an issue that we're trying to resolve, we may just do it live with you. So, and the purpose of that is really to help model how to have conversations with your kids, how to problem solve with your kids, how to listen. And in theory, it seems an easy thing to do, and it's not. So I'm hoping that if you kind of watch us interact, and I'm not going to say it's going to be perfect. No. You can learn from our mistakes too, but we will interact on different topics and you can see how we do that and send questions and stuff like that. The other thing that I want to do is I read a ton. I listen to podcasts. I watch documentaries every day. And I know Alexa does not like to read, but I love it. And you like to listen to podcasts and TikTok, which I got on TikTok for the first time. That is addictive. Oh, man, you can't stop on that. Anyway, we can talk about social media and how addictive it is.
And I want to talk about how the TV shows are trying to pull you in, because I feel like there's some TV shows that they just want to make it to season 10 or never ending because they want you to watch them.
And we
do. Like, yeah. Survivor.
Yeah, we're in a Survivor kick right now.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, we don't like anything on live TV anymore. Like, we're watching, like, we just got done with season 3. We're going to move on to season 4.
We like competitive shows.
We have watched all the recent Survivors, but we have not watched the old ones.
We like watching them together and trying to predict who's getting kicked off and coming up with our own strategy.
Especially seasons that we don't know.
Which are most of them. So the point of this may be how this goes. It may be a lot more all over the place, but the point of this is every time I listen to anything, there's always nuggets that I pull out that are relevant to how to help us become better parents and again, become better people. And I want to share those with you because I'm constantly taking notes and going, oh my gosh, this would be so useful, so helpful. And so I want to get on and just share those nuggets with you as I'm learning them and processing them, and maybe, they can help you as well. But I read all kinds of books. One of my favorite is Mindset by Carol Dweck. It's phenomenal. Yeah, what's the other book?
Oh, Limitless by Jim Quick.
Limitless by Jim Quick, which is using your... Oh, well, you're a badass.
You're a badass.
Alexa didn't want to say badass. So I read all these books, and there's so much that we can pull.
The Habit too. She's reading The Habit currently. I'm just thinking about all the books she is reading.
The Habit is.
She finished You're a Badass like last week, and now she's reading The Habit.
So much good stuff, and The Habit actually. What's crazy is the whole challenge part comes in play with The Habit. It's how to build new habits by creating new cues, rewards, and actions. And so that's why when we do a challenge, we need to have a reward at the end. And you need to be clear on the reward. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons I was struggling with the 75-day challenge
is because there's no drinking, and we're literally about to go on vacation next Friday. Like, we're about to leave. And it's hard because
I don't get my wine.
No, you don't get your wine, and if you see your neighbor, if you see the old neighbor,
right,
your old friends, you don't get to have wine.
They they would be my cue for drinking glasses of wine. That you could say that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know.
But I'm focused now on the reward of this, which I'm starting to feel already, which
Amazing.
is
Like,
feeling good, feeling strong.
Because you have to do 2 exercises, and since it has been really hot lately to take a walk, we decided to swim laps. Like, we have been swimming laps almost every day except Tuesday because she couldn't go Tuesday.
Right.
And we're not going today because it's rainy, but we try to go like every single day to swim, and it's making us stronger, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I have seen a definitely positive reaction from my mom. My mom has more energy.
How about
Except
you?
your
You've
sleep-
been exercising.
Except your sleep schedule is a mess, but let's not talk about that.
My sleep schedule is not great.
um,
It's great. I just
no,
wake
it's-
up.
No,
I
it's
wake
not.
up.
You couldn't sleep last night. That's why you were scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah. I told my daughter that I woke up in the middle of the night and decided to check out TikTok, and that kept me up for a while. And which is why I get it as an adult. I get why kids get stuck on it, and I have more of the ability to turn that off than teens do. So understanding that and figuring out how to help teens turn that off, it's hard. It's hard. You get such a dopamine rush, and they're funny, and there's cool dances, and I learned a new way to fold towels like the spas do. I'm so excited. I'm going to go refold my towels now because it was so
Jesus.
cool. I know. The stupidest stuff, and it's so in it.
Yeah. You learn how to make cakes and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Learn how to make all kinds of stuff. There's so much cool stuff.
There's
So-
always TikTok trends too. Like last summer in food, the trendy was get cookie dough, get Oreos, and Pro Brownie, and that was so like Pro Brownie mix and bake it, and that was so trendy last summer.
That would not work with my 75
And
hard,
then
I'm
everyone
afraid.
did the s'more dip too. The s'more dip
Yeah.
was. Yeah, there's stuff that's trendy, like Visco girls and all those type of girls.
Yeah.
The e-girls.
Yeah.
The soft girls.
So maybe Alexa can, or Lexi, sorry, I'm setting off machines. Maybe Lexi can fill us in on what's popular on TikTok and
Yeah.
stuff like that, so we know what's going on.
And what the trend is. Like, everyone knows what the trends
What
are.
the
Like,
trends
what
are.
the trendy clothes are.
Yeah, the trends can keep up, get inside the teen mind, learn what's going on. So that was the announcement we wanted to make. Is we're gonna continue, but Lexi's gonna join me, and we're gonna change it up a little bit. Probably do them in the evenings, or at least start then. And this is our cat Dorothy. Dorothy may make appearances, probably just walking across the keyboard. Right?
Yeah.
So that's it. And it has been fun doing this. Thank you for all the people that have joined on, sent their love. I know that a lot of people, one of my favorites was when I called my mom and her friends all got on the phone and were like,
And
we are
we
watching
love
your
you."
we're watching your show. And I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's so
So
cool.
fun.
Like, and thank you for all the love of like when I popped in that one day. Like, I got more views than she did.
We're not competitive though.
No, we're definitely not. But I did get, and she like when she sees that people liked it, they're like, oh, that's Alexa. Like, thank you for so much love and support of this month. Like, I didn't know that my mom was gonna do the whole month for doing Facebook Lives because she was not very good at them in the beginning. She still got better. You got better.
I'm getting a little
But
better.
there's some videos that were so
Yes, there's some That's all right. So things today, think about a challenge. And if there is something, a behavior for you, if there's an interaction that you and your teen constantly get in, or if there's a behavior that you really want to help your teen change, think about a challenge. Think about challenging them just for a week to try something different. But the key is make it easy steps, not something that's going to be too hard to do. make it fun, and have a
Christine's
reward.
not fun.
Yeah, have a reward at
Yeah.
the end. So there's something.
Her reward at the end for 75 herd is she's gonna
You're gonna feel awesome.
and she at the on October 3rd, which is when my cousin turns 22. Like that's her birthday like celebration.
Yeah.
So that's when you can drink, Mom. You can drink alcohol. That's
Yeah,
what
mom of the year right now.
Mom,
All
that's
right.
what you want. You want to drink wine. Are you gonna get a glass of wine after 75?
Yeah.
You and Aunt Corny are gonna-
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely
I don't
will.
know how you're gonna last this vacation though. I love that I'm like shading my mom right now.
Shading me big time. All right, we might have to.
goodbye.
I think we may have to rethink doing this together. I think there are too much is gonna come out.
Do you want me to tell them that I don't? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we have. Am I gonna talk? We have so many things.
Yeah.
It's
All right. I guess there's gonna be things coming out during these. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
It's
that's
not gonna be that embarrassing.
that
I'm
is
not-
probably gonna be mortifying for me.
It's
I'm
not
already
gonna be
realizing
that embarrassing.
it's gonna be mortifying.
No, it's not.
So here's the thing: if you're interested in watching this and seeing me get totally shaded and
Shaded.
mortified by my teen daughter live, you can follow us on Facebook at Dr. Cam Consulting. You can go on YouTube. We're going to be publishing on YouTube under Parenting
Oh.
Teens with Dr. Cam
And what my mom does is she puts this on iTunes. So just
and iTunes.
yeah,
Parenting Teens.
in a podcast. My mom has her own podcast.
You're going to be on it now too.
Yeah. Oh,
So we're gonna
jeez.
do it there and you can listen to those.
Oh, my shadings.
That's it. Thank you for supporting me during this month. And anything left that you need to say before we go?
No, I'm not gonna shade you this time.
All right, I'm going to go before I get shaded more.
Okay, goodbye.